EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the...
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, ready to gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the... A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Go. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Let's go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
From the pistol, it's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
70 range. 70.
A second down throw for Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Young working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Brooks on the give, headed right. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
380. Straight up. Set.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
59.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go.
Hands off here for Brooks. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go now.
2nd and 15. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third and long, Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Pulled in at the 20. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So before they can set up for another... We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, Herbert just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go street. 19 Lion. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Come down.
They motion the slot man right.
Go.
Here's 2nd and 5. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Huh.
Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Quiet. Set up. Set go.
Looking to throw, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the left sideline, complete. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Now it's Young. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Again, they give to Brooks. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
He tucks it and takes off. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Here's Young to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. A lot of grass ahead. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
He's got it, room to run. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
70 ready, 70 ready. Go. Tracking 60. Go.
Now Young. Escapes out to the left. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On third down, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hauled in by Gray. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Chargers.
Go. Set. Home trips right. What is it?
Here's Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set. 380. Good up. Set.
Herbert throwing again. That's complete to Dobbins. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Motion man sent left. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And that one is no good. He mishits it on the extra point. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
To the air on first down. Young. Got a man open. Left side. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Toward the sideline, he's got Leggett. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's trying to lay it in. Deep sideline shot is caught. And he gets out to stop the clock. McManus on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Set. Go.
Looking to throw. That one is caught left side of the field.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And the fumble recovery is made. He's past the 30. That's midfield. He's at the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. McManus on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the pistol, it's Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go now.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Go, check. Here we go.
From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Big alert, big alert. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Hup.
Out of the gun, Young. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Come, check. Check, go.
Back to throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They motion a receiver left. This finds Shark complete. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Okay, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Shut up.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and long, Young. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. That's fielded at the 46. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, Herbert. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Trying to hit his fullback there.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Took off with it. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, Herbert. Again, he's got room. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. We give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. 1st and 10 from the 41. Young throwing here. Finds a man. G.O.A.T. Johnson has it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Young looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Young. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On the set. Go! Warriors 70. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set, go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! This is the end of the third quarter. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Panthers 24.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Set. Get up.
It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Shut up. Hut, hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. On target to Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. Now, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And they get to him again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To left sideline, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 31.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 31.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Put the body on the line for his team. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Young to throw it. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Tag.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go.
from the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get it in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 31.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Go!
Young on the play action. Toward the sideline, he's got Leggett. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 now. Complete to Tremble. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throwing it again here. He's on the move. And it's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They put a receiver in motion right. Now Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's a give to Benson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
This reeled in by Benson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is caught left side of the field. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. It's Herbert once more. This finds Chark complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. And they step him on 4th and goal. What a stand, Brock, to force the turnover there on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Chop 60. Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. To the left sideline, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road. And